Monday.
What hard that was. That was good.
Nice.
What's going on?
Rosario Restaurant.
How long have you been working there?
3 years now.
A lot of people don't even know this place is here.
Right.
It's like a hidden gem.
It certainly is.
And what's downstairs?
Jay Pachi and Son.
So Jay Pachi, and then the same family owns this?
Yes.
So the same family owns upstairs and downstairs?
Correct.
This place is great. So sitting down right now with Joe Pachi the third. The third? So your father was Joe and your grandfather was Joe?
Yep.
That makes sense. I can do the math.
My grandfather really had a vision. He had a beautiful outdoor patio, function space, private room, a nice comfortable
This bar is crazy. Can I smoke a cigar on the patio?
Absolutely. This building is 3 floors. I like to look at it as a culinary powerhouse. We use it as a commissary in the basement to produce our bakery stuff. We distribute a lot to our Boston locations to save on labor. We have the restaurant going up here. Even this kitchen sometimes utilized to produce around the holidays downstairs.
Little Pinot Noir, so I'm gonna have a little red wine with my dinner. I got an antipasto coming, I got some calamari, and a couple surprises. This food smells so good. I mean, they're walking about with these dishes. I'm like salivating over here. Look at this antipasto. Now this is handsome. It is handsome, not pretty, okay? We got breadsticks, garnish it up. A little parsley. You got some buffalo mozzarella over here, artichokes, olives, peppers, salami, prosciutto. Try it out, buddy. Little buffalo mozzarella, nice. Fresh. Drizzled with balsamic, come on. And olive oil.
Monday.
Oh yeah, I love prosciutto, okay? Fried calamari, look, it's beautiful. They have their own little sauce. Tasty, of course. This place does it right. They garnish it up right. You got some shrimp on there. This is like a seafood delight. I mean, this place is incredible. I'm not gonna lie, I'm already a little stuffed from all the other stuff, but look at this. Homemade fusilli bolognese. This is their signature. Put these guys on the map. And I'm gonna tell you what, Mr. Monday loves bolognese. Loves the way his mother makes it, loves the way his wife's make it, my aunt, my whole family, they make a bolognese sauce. It's beautiful, look at this. I'm gonna tell you how good this is compared to the homemade stuff I eat. Wow. Ooh, that's serious. Honestly, guys, it's cooked perfect. I like it a little hard. Al dente. Bellissimo. One of my favorite dishes for a fish is swordfish. Roasted potatoes. Oh yeah, nice. Not too salty, perfect. What I like the best about this place is they're not even trying, and they're killing it tonight. It's just because this is what they do. Come on. It's like juicy and beautiful. It's buttery, lemony, it's out of this world. It melts in your mouth. You can cut it with a fork. I mean, what does that tell you? This might be the best restaurant in America. Next time you're out to dinner, you come here and get a swordfish, or whatever you want. The menu's extensive. Next time you want cold cuts, you want some sausages for your barbecue, go downstairs to Jay Pachi, Rosario in Saugus. What a crowd tonight! Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm Carlo, Mr. Monday, and I'm here tonight with Donnie, the Edge Zollo, one of Boston's best comedians. Yeah. I hate to compliment you, Donnie, but I really have to right now because you've been such a great inspiration to the show. You've been helping us so much. You get us comedians. I mean,
I-
you're kind of pretty funny.
I'm a team player.
You're a team player, and I really hate to compliment you, but I got to compliment you. This
Yeah,
guy's been
what are
great
you
to
gonna
us.
do?
I
I
mean,
fucking
the whole
knock-
Breaking Balls network.
I knock it out of the park.
The guy's pretty good. Just ask him. He'll tell you how great he is. All right. Klasky, how are you?
Doing awesome. Monday night.
What do you think about him? He's doing this Ironman competition. Like, he's looking kind of svelte.
Like Comic-Con?
Like, yeah, what's going on with you, Alyssa? What do you? How much you down?
25 pounds last time I weighed myself, but it's been like, I don't know.
I mean, I already know how much you're down because you post it every day on Facebook. But I mean,
I haven't posted a weight update in at least a week. I don't know because I haven't got on, but it was 25 last time I checked.
Did we get a before picture? Did we get like what we can recreate as a
I
picture?
have before pictures. Whether they'll be privy to you guys to see
We
is another.
might want to do it before and after. We'll make one up if we don't have one.
you're looking like Tom Hanks on Castaway a little bit. You kind of.
Better than looking like Tom Hanks on Philadelphia.
That's true. Klusk, so let's talk about the event Saturday night.
Yeah, it was a good time, huh?
Boston Pizza Wars.
I'm sorry we sold out. We didn't know that many people loved pizza, believe it or not.
Everyone loves pizza.
Yeah, and they like to laugh too. We had a really good night. The comedians were amazing. Pete Costello, Alan Fitzgerald, Big D, Sam Rossi,
Chris Justice.
Chris Justice. He was
Jules
there.
V.
Jules. It was an all-star cast.
Jules
We
V
couldn't keep
whipped you in the
control of it.
face.
I know. My eye. Did you see my eye?
I know. It's like, did you go to emergency room?
I don't have health insurance. No.
Who is Miss Monday this week?
Miss Monday this week is Mandy Hogan from Boston. She's a big Patriots fan, and she loves Mr. Monday's buddy, Julian Edelman. I mean, what woman doesn't, right? She loves Mondays because it's a fresh start to the week, and she sets goals that she can knock out of the park. It's brought to you this week by Vesuvius, some of the best pizza and sandwiches around. Head down today to 2 Paradise Road in Salem. We're eating it. It's amazing.
If you guys don't know Mandy on Facebook, friend her. She is hilarious. She should be on the show. And she's a great kid. She got a tattoo of I Love Mondays over by her left hip.
I love that
Hipazoid.
Carlos recommending people for the show as if he has no say in who's on the show. You guys should really have her in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, these guys over here tell me what to do. They yell at me all the time. And you even yell at me. I mean, my brother Phil yells at me.
Do you know how many amazing women
I'm
are trying to
noticing
get
a
up here
common
and
element
just have to say no?
to all of the yelling, and it's you.
And then Vesuvius is our food sponsor tonight. Yeah! Great pizzas over there.
Killing it every
And we
Saturday.
have a new vodka sponsor, Velo Vodka. Look at this.
Nice.
Bella's
Get-
the best.
get some
no
Bella vodka.
hangovers. No hangovers.
Stuff's real good.
Tonzo and I did some day drinking the other day on some Velo
I
vodka.
find that hard to believe.
And the best part is it has like special magic in it that makes me not feel sick the next day. I liked that.
That's good magic.
What was it?
It's got the stuff in there that Pedialyte has, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And mineral water.
Mineral water?
Yep.
It was good.
Electrolytes, it's pretty good.
That's actually 3 out of 4 doctors recommend that for babies because of the Pedialytes.
Right.
Colleen
Colleen Riley, great job.
It goes great with ice and a hot broad. I recommend it.
Okay, let's shoot the shit. Full-time adult baby lives off online fans.
Paigey, who's 25 years old and she lives on the East Coast, has her own online subscription service that caters to the members of the adult baby diaper lover community. The ABDL, as you guys all know.
Obviously.
She begins every day by waking up in her crib, dumping into a Huggy, and then spends her time undoing it, changing in front of a live studio audience. It's disgusting. People pay her to do it. She said her goal has always been to
weirdo.
normalize the lifestyle so that everybody starts shitting in their underpants. But she admitted that some people are questioning her intelligence if that's what her goals are in life. Her habit here, whatever you want to call it costs her $300 a month in big women's diapers.
I mean, look at her. She's definitely bangable, but who's gonna go with a girl with a diaper?
You can't bang a vagina
That's
covered in poop.
That's
You can't.
something you don't do twice.
No.
I mean, do you see this? This is really her getup.
I don't this is you know what? It's the internet. It's just
You need a baby wipe
fucked up
and a
people-
condom for this girl? Come on, Carlo. This is a hard pass.
Yeah. How old is she? 25?
25 years old.
I mean, you can make money on the internet with anything today. It's just ridiculous.
I have to think this girl.
I guarantee she's got more followers than I do. That's not even a question.
Oh,
Yeah, she's probably got 5 million followers.
She definitely says daddy during sex.
Let's see if we get more viewers. If we can tease that one of you will shit your pants.
Imagine
for
the
next
pictures
commercial
she
break.
sends to people. What the hell?
It's live. You can watch her. She does the little untaping on those baby strap things, and then she pulls down the Elmo front, and there's just a fat melted brownie in there waiting to fucking ruin my day.
That's gross. Some people are into weird sexual things.
Yep.
Now, you know about that kind of stuff. I mean, pee
Not
and
that kind of stuff.
feces and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Strange.
I gotta be honest with you. I'd like to change stories. This is kind of hurting my feelings.
Are you offended by this?
I am offended by it, actually.
Okay. All right. Let's just go to the next one. Drunk woman crushed by carnival float.
This is a much better story. The women had been drinking. This is down in Mardi Gras, right? New Orleans. This is like lawless territory. She was drinking, and she saw one of the floats go by. She tried getting too close to it, and the thing just fucking completely crushed her. She was doing this to show her boobs to get beads. This woman died to show her breasts to strangers.
The word hero comes rushing to my mouth.
I mean, the whole bead thing to me is just overplayed and stupid. But the one good thing about New Orleans, that's where Donnie and I hooked up. We met back in 2001.
A lot of people hook
That's
up.
where we met. So we hooked up.
Well, listen,
That was in Salem.
you probably wanted us to hook up because I know how you roll, but that I wasn't thinking that way.
Fucking who?
I thought we were like friends, like, buddies, like pals.
I met Carlo the week of Super Bowl in 2002.
We had a lot of fun. Yeah, that was
right,
2002.
right before the, right before Mardi
Right before you
Gras.
came out. Yeah. But this whole like bead thing is like,
You know what's weird is that like I haven't been to New Orleans in years, and I'm like, I know when I went it was a blast, but I don't know in the cell phone age, like, do chicks like flash and stuff? Like, I got to be honest, like if I was a chick, I'd be like,
Even
there's
more
no
so.
way I'm doing
Even
that
more
now.
so. Carlo, how much was a Coke when you were a kid?
35 cents.
All right. A tit is still one bead today.
Right.
The exchange rate has not changed.
The exchange rate on beads.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
The
is-
bead to tit ratio is
Yes.
it's very consistent.
We used to always, when we were down there, the girls would come up to us and be like, oh, how many titties you see? And we'd say 3. And then she'd get all confused and then lift one up and then ruin our clever joke.
No matter who you are, like even a nun would go down there to Mardi Gras and she would show her bosom, like if someone threw a bead at her.
Yes.
I've seen dudes that have like
If you
women.
politely-
Women are like screaming and yelling for guys to show, and then they'll show, and then I see the cops like come in and just like light these guys up and like physically
Like a guy flash?
Like yeah.
We call that a shine.
Oh, is that what it's? So, but this is what I've seen the cops. I've seen the cops say this to these dudes like a handful of times. They're cuffing them and they're really in their face and they're like, "Would you do that in your hometown?" And I'm like, "Well, in the guy's defense, you're not letting chicks walk around topless or take their pants off for beads in their hometown." I'm like, I feel like this is a different set of rules when you're down there.
Officer, you saw me throw a brick at a homeless man 5 minutes ago and you didn't blink
And
an eye.
right, nothing. It's crazy. It's insanity. It's the Wild West.
Clus, didn't you throw beads off a cop's head?
I didn't, but I was with a party that did, and the cop didn't even look up. This must have happened to him like 20 times a day. He kicked the ribs of the horse, and it started shitting all in front of us because he was a cop horse, or a horse cop, whatever the fuck they call
Same
him.
thing.
And then as the people in the Mardi Gras were walking down the street, they were all looking at us yelling, dump them out, and they didn't realize that they were stepping in piles and piles of horse shit and picking up beads, and men's girlfriends were slapping them, and we got in a lot of trouble.
Were you guys all from Lynn?
Yeah, we're not allowed out of state.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense.
Lynn people.
Yes. Let's go to the next one. New Skullbreaker challenge leaving children seriously injured.
New dangerous Skullbreaker challenge is taking over TikTok. TikTok is the most scary thing to me in the world right now.
I don't know what it is.
It's causing serious injuries. The Skullbreaker challenge started in Spain when 2 students filmed themselves with a third unsuspecting participant, okay? So one of them's unsuspecting.
Oh
the
my
3 participants
God.
jump straight up, the 2 people on the side kick the legs in, and someone gets a concussion. This is ridiculous. Why are kids doing this?
Is TikTok in China?
He's in China, but he's moving to Russia. So if we want to get in touch with him, I'll get you his email.
Okay, yeah. Is that his nickname?
It's what we call him. I don't know. I couldn't pronounce the actual.
Why would you do this?
Is he a rapper? Is
Carlos,
TikTok a rapper?
He doesn't write in English letters. I don't know what the fuck his resume says. I don't know.
But
I don't get this story at all. Like, I know we're your kids, you do stupid stuff. I get it. But like, you're volunteering to get a concussion. Like, you're out of your fucking mind if you do
With
that.
all the knowledge we have today. You know
Of
what I mean? It's not like-
CTE.
yeah.
Yeah, like, I can't get it.
They deserve to have their heads.
We did
scraped
stupid
head.
shit all the time when we were growing up, but it wasn't like along this. Like, this is just like.
What did you do?
One of my favorites was doorknob safety. Did you guys play doorknob safety?
yeah.
Dumbest Saugus game in the history of
It's
the
not a
game.
Saugus
But
game.
let's
That's
hear about it.
universal.
That shit made it out.
So doorknob safety
I
is.
mean, you've lived everywhere, Tonzo.
Doorknob safety is we would you were allowed to fart on your friends or around them, and as long as you said safety, Your friends were just victims of your flatulence.
And when you say fart on, you mean like run up, like
Jump in their face.
like an aggressive.
Like,
My
yeah.
brother Phil used to fart in my head. There was nothing I could do about it.
So, but here's the thing: if you said safety, you were in the clear. Your friend just had to be a victim of the fart. But if he said doorknob before you could get the word safety out, anybody in the room was allowed to beat the crap out of you. So you'd have like 3 people, 4 people beating the crap out of you until you can touch a doorknob. And this all made sense in our world.
And transferred before the internet. Like this became a
Yeah,
cultural thing.
I never
before there was a
understood
way
how
to
that stuff,
communicate.
blowing on the Nintendo games. My buddy Kyler used to say, he goes, how did we all know to do that without an internet?
Well, because we'd all be standing in the same circle, and that's what we aimed at.
Anyways,
wanna do another one?
another stupid game. These kids.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's the
I've
thing.
gotten to the age now where I'm like, these fucking kids.
If in the chat, if you're watching in the chat, if you've played Doorknob Safety, tell us what city you're from and if there's a variation in your version of the game.
It's the first time I ever heard of the doorknob safety thing.
Yeah, we want to know what cities represent Doorknob Safety.
I mostly know it as Saugus, and I know that you know a little bit of it with Lynn.
Yep.
But that's the only 2 towns I've heard of.
I used to do it bare ass, cheek spread,
That's gross.
Okay.
head claw.
All right, let's go to the next one. Auto-driving Tesla cars tricked by 2 inches of tape.
Yeah, okay, so what they were doing is they were putting strips of tape that the car usually uses to detect the speed that it needs to go.
Right.
And they were going 85 miles an hour instead of 35 miles an hour in an unmanned car, essentially.
People getting
right?
killed, run over.
Nobody did, but this could be a problem because if you can trick it out that way, there's probably other things that are problematic.
I
with the
can't
system.
believe that Tesla's relying on street signs to dictate speed of cars. Like, I would think they'd be running that off of GPS. Like, it's on this road. We know this road is 40. You know.
How do you know how fast you're going? The
The
odometer, right? Well, can't the fucking computer see that?
Have you guys ever been in one of these type of cars?
I've been in a
The
Tesla,
back
but I haven't
seat.
been in a
Oh
self-driving.
shit!
What?
I tell you, the nice thing about Tesla, it is quiet. There is not a sound.
Where's that made? What country?
America?
Is that a trick question?
Yeah, they're an American company, right?
I don't know. It sounds German to me.
Yeah, they're making them here.
Chop shop. All right, let's go to the next one. Small town police chief strips in public.
Richard Lee was stripped of his duties on Tuesday when the New Hampshire town of Croydon voted to eliminate the one-man police department. That just sounds dangerous. He's been a police chief in the small town of Croydon for 20 years. The population of the town is 700 people. They didn't need him anymore. They told him on his last day that he needed to turn in his keys, the police cruiser, and the guns and the uniform. He took it literally. Every bit of his clothing came off. He walked outside in a snowstorm wearing only his underwear and his boots. He walked for a mile before his wife found him and picked him up.
I love it.
Yeah. You think he was sad he got fired?
I think that's an anger move. I think when you take your clothes off like that, that's in protest. You're like, that's fuck you. That's what that is.
Yeah.
I'm with it. Like, that's a fucking solid move.
Take a shit on the floor.
Do you think you look better than him in underwear?
Yes.
Yeah. You might.
That's a no-brainer. That's not even.
Do you think he was crying and his wife was like pulling up like, just come in the car, just come in the car, baby. Your dick's
I
blue.
love it. This
She
guy's
might
a
have put him
hero.
up to it. You know?
She encouraged him to do it.
She might have put him up to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like, screw them. We're gonna lose our pension. She's not up. She's upset.
Oh,
I mean,
so this was to keep your pension and still do whatever. Yeah.
I mean, but 700 people. You need a police chief in that town. I mean, you gotta have at least one cop.
Not that guy. That guy seems a little off.
It's been 20 years. I mean, what's his record in 20 years?
He's perfectly sane. He didn't like the situation. I respect the move.
I omitted from this story the fact that every day when he showed up to work the last 20 years, he took all his clothes off and sat in the police station.
He should be wearing a V-neck
You got
t-shirt.
corks,
under that
I
shirt.
got him.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break. Check out Klusky's event on Saturday. We're right back with a little more from Zollo.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Timothy McClaskey here live at the American Legion in Medford. We're going to enter BPW, the Boston Pizza Wars competition and comedy event. So if you'd follow me on the adventure, we're going to head in now. And here we are at the Legion of Comedy. Who's this? Who do we have here?
The one and only, Jules.
We were able to acquire the services of Jules. That's so hard. There's so many people that want Jules. Hello. Why didn't you get a ticket? Look at it, it's Chris Justice. He's fresh out of jail.
All right, let's take a walk through we're walking through a Legion basement. We'll probably find more artifacts than Geraldo Rivera did. We're not going to show the pizza right now because we want to really pull the best slices out of each box. We don't want to just do a blind because something from the Legion could have climbed in there. We don't know. You know what I mean? We can't just blindly open a box and then. So basically, what we have here is Deli Works in Stoneham, Slice. We got a lion wearing a cape with a crown eating our pizza. We're the best. So that's basically what they're telling you.
We're here in Medford at the American Legion Post 45. Post 45! 45. Here. It's the big event, the Boston Pizza Wars thing that we've been telling you about. It's real. Look it. He's got his nipple. Wardrobe malfunction!
So what do you think about this whole pizza craze that we got going on here?
Well, I think it's great because we live in the city that has the best pizza in the United States of America. I say that not because I'm an ignorant Bostonian or an arrogant Bostonian. I say that because I've eaten pizza in a lot of places. A lot of really bad pizza.
I'm going to smash this. Leone.
Medford. You got Leone's.
Yeah.
All right, I got Amici's. I got Amici's. I've never had Amici's pizza.
Leone's.
I was handed this. You guys got your stuff. I got my Amici's. No flop. Smells like a good hockey pizza.
What sauce? Dude, Leone's cold. Doesn't matter. Leone's bomb.
Amici's has some pulp. Sauce is a little sweet.
Here we go.
Leone's pepperoni Sicilian. Sweet sauce, I love it.
Pepperonis.
Grew up with it.
Pepperonis.
Pepperonis to match the pepperonis. I've had it many times. 7-4 all day at least.
Medford, Somerville, it's a tradition.
You gotta grow up with it.
Listen, I can eat this cold, frozen, fresh out of the oven. Leone's all day. 7-3. What'd you get?
Yep, 7-4.
7-3, 7-4, Leone's.
Amici's is a sweet sauce. It's nice and cheesy. It's got some juice in it. Let's just get the crust to find out.
Crust looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
a long flowing mane.
I'll give this a 7-4.
It's no child pizza.
I had Leone's. I gave it a 6.2. No cheese on it, barely any sauce. It was probably about 4 hours old, but it hit the spot. Can I take a bite of that?
Absolutely, please give it a shot. I love it when people have my sloppy seconds, Mark. That was really nice of you. Look at this kid. Where is the most valuable? Where's that guy? Where's that guy?
He's not here.
Oh no, here he is. This is the guy. This is the most valuable member. Because let's face it, he was making promises on behalf of some guy, and this idiot, this guy, this great, our buddy Mark Russo, Duncan, you told people, I'm gonna get a tattoo of my ass, BPW.
He said it, and I said I'll do it.
So this Boston Pizza Wars is kind of kicking ass, huh? It's getting big. Getting some traction.
We're up to almost 11. We could be at 11,000, but we're right at 11,000 in 3 months.
Dump it out! Alright, so for everybody who is just, oh my
god! Prince Pizza donated Giggles tickets and some free pizzas. Also Beneventos in the North End and Al Dente's. And I got some, I picked up some pizza from Pizza Lovers and GNP Pizza over in Medford. And let's see what else. Dunkin' Donuts gave some gift cards to us. What? Oh, Malden House Pizza. New owners over there. They're trying to change up everything. Yeah! Give them a round of applause, everybody. Steve D'Amato.
Yeah! Yes!
Look, I just hit a button that said create group. You guys really are the ones that create the content that really make this what it is. And honestly, thank all of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah!
Can I get a Boston Pizza Wars? Louder!
Here, what is this for?
Well, we're here to find out what you guys are doing. It's not what we're doing. It's what this pizza joint's doing. Like, what's going on with the Pizza Wars?
So pretty much is they're sponsored with Family Reach, right? And they're doing a good cause, helping people out, and we're here actually to support them. Everything goes to their foundation, stuff like that. And
So Family Reach is like it's a foundation for families where you raise money and help out different
stuff
families.
like that. Yep, help families out in their time of need, and I believe everything that was made here today, all the tickets proceeds go right to them exactly. And it's for a good cause, and you get to eat pizza. So it's not better than that, right?
You got to get tickets for the April 4th show now. Get on. We have the funniest women in Boston. Please get your tickets. Don't wait till the last minute. We love you.
We're going to end with a bang. Hold the shirt up. Somebody hold the shirt.
All right, so what about this Houston Astros scandal with the, stealing signs? What do you think about this?
I think it sucks. Like, I mean, obviously it's hindsight, but I wish it didn't happen. Like, I actually think this is something that's reasonable to be upset with if you're like a baseball fan. Like, when people bring up steroids, I'm like, oh, you realize the entire league was doing steroids. Like there were people that gave the Red Sox shit because they had players that tested positive from their 2004 team. I'm like, the entire league's on steroids. It's a level playing field. Like, I don't really care. This, I'm like, yeah, if you're using cameras and like cell phones and stuff to communicate it, it's a little fucked up. And if you know what pitch is coming, that's way more of an advantage than steroids. I'm very...
Right.
I have no problem with stealing signs if you're doing it manually without technology. That's fine.
Right. I mean, everyone was doing. They only broke balls to like the guys who were superstars. You heard about Rodriguez, you heard about Manny, you heard about Ortiz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with steroids, but
like the whole league was doing
everyone
it.
was doing them.
And
remember Brady Anderson had 50 homers that year?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, and he had probably 10.
He had 12 the season before. But
know?
it's like, if you can steal signs, just visually, like you're on the bases, you're in the dugout, and you can do it, and there's no computers or cameras, game on. It's like counting cards and blackjack. If you're smart enough to do it, it shouldn't be considered cheating.
Right.
But if you're using cell phones and signals and they're banging trash cans and all that stuff.
Wasn't it because of the TVs for the pitch counts? Wasn't it like that's why they were using that?
Oh yeah, they were saying it was like the pitch count
monitors,
camera,
yeah.
and they were like somehow stealing it there.
So I mean, it's kind of technology's fault. It's
yeah, but
gave you the temptation.
So, but I'm just like, you shouldn't be doing it.
I don't care if they give monkeys cocaine and make them play if it makes the game more interesting. Baseball's stupid.
Right.
And we sit here, we argue like, oh no, it's important and it's pure and it's this. It's idiots hitting a ball. And if you like it, what do you fucking care what they put in their body?
Yeah, no, but it's unfair
What do you
to
care?
but it's unfair
to what?
To the other
We
side.
want to even
I don't care.
playing
Yeah,
field.
but there's never a level playing field in life.
As an athlete, and I know you've never been one, but as an athlete, you like to go in there and think that we're all starting at the same level, okay?
Yeah.
That's the one place in the world where things are quote-unquote fair, okay?
Taken from the greatest athlete
But
up here.
that's ridiculous. Like Shaquille O'Neal is competing with the next guy. There's no
Yeah, but
level playing field.
you know what? He's lucky. He won the lottery. He won the lottery, and he's got that body. Game on.
So
you don't see me crying about it. I wanted to be
Honestly,
an NBA player.
I don't believe in a level playing field, and I don't believe in men and women playing sports together. That's why I think that women should stick to beach volleyball and
cooking.
water polo, because it's not a level playing field.
Cleaning.
Why? Where's the co-ed sports that they're playing together?
At all the leagues that Don's in.
That's why you're such a good athlete.
Yes.
I do play in a co-ed softball league.
I have. It's actually a lot of fun. But I don't know. I think the whole thing's crappy.
I do too, because like
makes baseball look like shit.
They lost. The Dodgers got eliminated by him one year.
That's the key word. It makes baseball look like shit.
Right.
Baseball is shit, and the little story we all wrap around it is a lie.
I
Sorry.
loved baseball when I was growing up. When I was growing up, like I couldn't.
Because you were innocent and you didn't know that it was all a lie.
What do you mean it was a lie?
It's a lie.
You're foolish. Baseball, like I just think our attention spans are too small for it now.
You're foolish.
We're all wrapped up in cell phones, and we need to be constantly entertained. And the idea of having like a long-form version of entertainment isn't suitable for our immature brains.
This is how I look at it. I think like baseball, football need to be played outdoors on grass. End of story.
Marijuana.
You know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying. But like it should. That's the way things should be. It shouldn't be like indoor. You got Astrodome. All these dome stadiums.
I think that
now.
baseball survived as long as it did because like a large portion of the country were idiot factory and farm workers that could just stare at a TV for 6 hours drinking beer and not think.
You just don't get the strategy involved in it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you were into male things,
I've seen that guy argue with me and then pass out in the third inning from the fucking Milwaukee.
Is that Chris Justice on the screen right there with his hair like that?
people that are into masculine things enjoyed the game of baseball.
Like beating their wives at the seventh inning stretch.
I feel like Alex Cora got fired prematurely. That's how I feel. I think they should have waited, looked it out, because I think they regret it now. And I think this guy's an interim guy for the year.
He was gonna get suspended for like a year and a half or 2 years or whatever it is. I don't even know what the situation is, but he was with the Astros and they did it. And from what I understand, the Red Sox did it too. From what I understand, I've been away from sports radio for
Martinez said no.
Who said
Martinez, you know the hitter, the DH.
Edgar
JD?
Martinez? Oh, JD. Oh,
JD.
He said that.
He said that none of us did any of that. You know?
Well, he's also on the team.
Right.
You know what the cool part of baseball is when they pull their pants up to like above their calves. I like that.
Really?
Cool.
Do you like their butts in the uniforms?
It's the only reason I watch, Carlo.
Do you think there should be cheerleaders during the baseball games?
Yeah, but they should be male cheerleaders because we discriminate and only do one gender of cheerleader. I think that this should be the sport that we break that.
Who's your favorite cheerleaders? Like what sport?
Yeah, it might be like maybe Ron Thompson. He was on the LA Lakers for a while. He was the bottom guy.
Ronnie was good.
I don't want to just sidetrack the show, but I can go on for hours. I have a separate webpage with pictures.
All right, Kluski, do we have a baseball-related story here?
We do. You know who Pablo Reyes is?
This guy got suspended for steroids, right?
I have no idea. He was on an 80-ban game suspension after testing positive for Baldinoin. Yeah, so he is the steroid guy, and he is banned because of that.
Baldinoin sounds like where Harry Potter is from.
What it is it's a horse steroid. So I think he thought that he'd get away with it because they wouldn't be testing for something on agricultural animals.
Agricultural animals.
He got caught because he was counting with his feet.
A horse is an agricultural animal. How much? Now I'm all thrown off. He was only hitting 200. That's bad, right?
Right. Yeah, it's lousy. Yeah. I mean,
I think that's the
it wasn't
Mendoza
helping.
one.
It looks like it was. He was probably hitting better without steroids. So 80-game suspension, huh? What's going?
That surprises me too. Is like the hitting correlation between like.
Was this like
steroids
last year?
Because it's not necessarily about like Ken Griffey Jr. wasn't some jacked guy and he would hit consistently. It's not.
Yeah, but you just need to have your muscles be ready for the next day. That's the biggest thing. And like when you take steroids, you're like, I constantly have the same level of strength as opposed to like having run half a marathon yesterday. I was a little bit tired today. You
ran a marathon yesterday? 13.1?
Yeah, half marathon.
But like they only bat how many times in a game?
4. Yeah, but you know how? But even let's.
You have to swing the bat 10 times in a fucking night. That's your job, and you need steroids. For
yeah,
that,
but like even when you're going in fresh, that first swing might only drive the ball 360 feet instead of 380 feet. 360 feet is an out. 380 feet out of the park.
162 days in a row, 162 games in a year is a lot, and they're swinging the bat and playing the field. Like they take HGH, I think, to recover, not steroids.
You know what we should do instead of making the game shorter and more interesting? We should just fill them with drugs until they all die of a young age. That would be more. That'd be funnier.
Like gladiators.
Shorten the game to 3 innings. Have everybody juiced out of their mind. Set the thing like 100 miles down. Everybody gets a Dunkin's free coffee every time we hit. I don't know. It's stupid.
You're really angry tonight.
So much crap.
What do we got next, Klusk?
I want to go to a Red Sox game with you this year.
Yeah, talent.
You know, cannabis is now legal in many of the states in America, but there's still some things you can't get away with. The former first-round draft pick of the offensive tackle, he was Greg Robinson. He faces 20 years in prison. He was caught with 157 pounds of marijuana in his car. That's a lot. And he was at the Texas-Mexican border, which will get you in more trouble.
Hey, if I was going to smuggle drugs, I would not smuggle them into Texas.
No.
I feel like Texas is like we're going to pound it to you hard.
Everybody's got a dog that can smell it.
Dude, smuggle that into California, New Mexico. Like, if you get caught, I feel like it's going to be a lot easier.
How stupid was this guy?
He earned over $30 million over a 6-year career, so I don't understand why. Is it illegal in Texas still?
He's probably like $120 million in debt, because that's what happens to a lot of these athletes. I mean, why would you drive over the Mexican border? Like, hello.
Well, they probably have like a Costco in Mexico, so he had to buy 157 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, it's a bulk thing.
Oh, God. Does anybody ever smuggle drugs out of the United States into Mexico? Like, or is that just open lane? Like, they don't even think to check.
Meth, probably, right? We probably have the best meth.
How do you like meth? Do you do that?
Not anymore. My teeth, it got really bad.
Really? Your teeth look pretty good. Those chompers?
They're fake. They're all fake.
You should have seen his abs, though.
Yeah.
Nate pack.
I finally am like heroin gone. My wife loves it.
All right. I heard we got some new items to look at Wish.com.
Yes, you know, Wish.com's a growing rapid pace sales media. Everybody's doing that shit. They regret it after they do it, though. You want to see a few of the items that people have gotten?
Do we have a choice?
No, of course not. First one's for Dawn. For $13, you can have these
I'll take it.
specialty Nicolas Cage sweatpants. It's a two-parter. First off, do you want the pants? And if not, whose face would you replace it with?
Why would I need to get another pair of these?
I don't think you do.
I'm going to decline the Nicolas Cage pants. Those are creepy as fuck.
Yeah, those are strange.
Can we customize? I'd like some.
Yeah, you could put another person's face on.
I'd like some Chessie pants, some Mr. Monday pants.
Just my face at your crotch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
You're hard on their pants.
Yeah, that too.
That'd be cool. All
Look
right.
at his face. Holy crap.
Yeah,
That's when he's really young, or is that recent?
No, that's probably like 45-year-old Cage. He's probably
Looks like
50.
He just came from the dentist, got it clean, and his teeth are looking good.
Yeah.
You know?
He looks like he's on meth, right?
I guess so.
All right, the next one, Mr. Monday. For $36, you too can have a sleeve for your penis that apparently has a clip to hold valuables. Or is it a penis stretcher that gets more length? I don't know. Do you need one of these, or would you prefer another one?
It'd be really scary for me to get a little more length, especially for everyone in this room. So I don't need this.
But you could,
I don't need
Carl,
this.
you could sneak nips on a plane.
What, on my dick?
The tip, yeah. Dr. McGillicuddy's in your underwear? You never
Would
done
this
that?
I don't get what this is. What
Does this like make the scrotum larger or the head?
is it meant to make it bigger, or is it to hide something?
It's a box of wine for your wife on hikes. Yeah, you just pull it down and
Look at the nuts this guy's got.
those are beautiful.
Poor guy. I don't need that. I don't want that.
I don't want that. But
Yeah.
are we done with underwear?
Looks like a dick with a
like
turtleneck.
could underwear get better? Like, could we get this better?
What kind of underwear do you guys wear? Let's talk about your guys' underwear.
Boxer briefs.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soft boxer.
And,
What about you?
Soft boxer briefs.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm onto like
I
a.
don't want canvas wool.
It's kind of like a silk type material now.
No, I
It
don't
used
go
to be
that far.
hardcore cotton all the time.
It's
now
too cold.
I wear Lucky Brands one size too small all the time. I'm not lying, and it's not a joke. All right?
I got briefs since one time by accident, and I felt like a lady the whole week. It was terrible. How do people do it?
That's what I'm saying. Technology's not there. We still need something. don't
I
know
gotta
what
say,
it
like,
is.
well, here's the thing. Like, if you go tighty whities, they give you the discipline and the containment that you need. But
Things
you
happen.
look
though.
you look like a dink. Like,
do you-
no one looks cool in tighty whities. But then you get boxers, you look fine, but it's mayhem. It's chaos.
I'm not
down
talking
there.
about posing for porn catalogs. I'm saying like in my everyday life. Like I don't want to like. It's uncomfortable.
What do you think Harmon be?
Like your dick moves throughout. You get out of your car. You get in your car. You
Yeah, that's
go
why I
into
like
a
boxer
nursery.
briefs. It holds everything together,
Yeah.
and you look pretty good in it. I look fabulous, but you guys would probably look pretty good.
Do you shave your legs?
No.
What do you think Harmon Be a Man wears for underwear? Zippers?
Jean shorts. Jean shorts.
I think it's an
jean shorts.
That's the most masculine thing I can think of.
He wears the skin of whatever animal he killed that morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Wear cutouts as underwear.
It's
Be a
like
man.
a deer hide in Carhartt.
Right.
Something like that.
What about Figgy? What does he wear? Ascot underwear?
I don't know.
He wears a scarf.
Actually, if you go to his Instagram, you can probably see the underwear he's wearing right now.
That's true.
Right?
Yes.
As he takes pictures of his legs in the gym.
Have you seen that?
It's not just him. Why is everybody doing that? I saw five guys doing that.
Usually females just doing it in Figgy.
I thought it was like the ice bucket challenge.
Every
guy
girl in the world's an Instagram model flexing, and then there's Figgy.
Honestly,
All right?
I'm not gonna lie. When I was in high school, I would cut the sleeves off my No Fear T-shirt because I wanted to show off my sleeves. But men are lifting up their thighs now and doing little curtsies. I don't understand that.
Did you see the kid who did a shirt with us
No.
last week? And the kid from University of Tampa bought a shirt and he pulled up his shorts and was like flexing. You didn't see that?
Like he pulled up his shorts to flex his thighs.
Yeah.
I think it's the penis we're supposed to be impressed with, right?
I don't know. I wasn't impressed.
If you don't see the penis, it's whatever.
Was he doing that because of Figgy?
He was, he's a good kid. I'm not bad.
You know what? Maybe we
Nick,
didn't.
you're a good kid.
We probably didn't see the penis because he was wearing this underwear. Let's move on to the next one.
Reevaluate things, buddy. What do we got next?
The last one is for Mr. Monday. I'm not sure what this is, but I think you could use one. It looks fun.
What's the last one?
It's there's one before it. I skipped one. Oh, Don, you're working out all the time, so we get this. This one's for you. This one's for you because we want you to be not discriminated for being too thin. So if you get this, people will just think you're a normal person.
Right.
I mean, I already have that. I just need a ripped ab looking one. I mean, I don't need this. I already look worse than that.
You could put power bars and enemas in that thing, and nobody would know.
That is gross.
It's a fanny pack.
I know.
Tonzo invented that.
It's a gut pack.
Oh, all right. I thought that was
Tonzo invention.
I thought you fucked that thing.
Well, Tonzo does.
Okay. All right. Did I give away the next one by jumping the gun too early? The one
No,
for
let's
Mr.
go
Monday?
through it.
Let's do it anyway. This is so much better. This one's for you. I don't know what it is. You want one?
Yeah, what is it?
It's like a butt thing.
That's a bicycle. It's bicycle shorts. That's what that is. It's bicycle.
that you can channel a fart out of that.
Really?
That's for the safety doorknob game, actually. That's it accentuates the fart, makes it a little violent.
It's an ass amp.
I mean, that looks like it's for females. I mean, so why would we want one? You know, that looks like a female
Maybe
thing.
as a gift to somebody in your family or a friend.
Yeah, let me get my mother a pair of those. Jesus.
We had a
Christ.
guest on that talked about buying a used pair of those. Remember that?
Who was that?
We had a guest on. I
That
can't
was
remember
the
what he
guy
was.
who was the traffic reporter guy.
Yeah, and he said that I don't know why he bought them used, but he bought a used pair
What's
of
his name, Hank?
sweaty
Hank
butt-
Morse.
Hank
Yeah.
Morse.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hank more sweat on his ass than the last guy. This guy.
Yeah, he wanted a used pair. That's like a weird fetish.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you go to the Salvation Army and get an erection.
Yeah, he wasn't even like shy about it.
It's
He
the
was
smell
like,
of the
he
clothes.
was like
Don.
very
Don't
serious
look at me,
about
it's
it.
shame. It's the smell of the clothes.
Time doesn't get out,
Yeah,
Kate.
He said he bought used ones, right?
Yeah, he
Yeah, he
went
did.
on Craigslist and was looking for used ones.
Think of a more intimate pair of apparel. Like any woman's dirtiest underwear is still not as bad as like what that gets up in and what it goes through. You know what I mean?
What it goes through.
Have you guys ever been?
I want to read his Cycle Shorts diary.
Have you guys ever been somewhere and smelled a woman's underwear, like that was on the ground or like at someone's house and that never knew about it?
No.
That never knew that I smelled
Yeah,
their
like if
underwear?
you would say if like, just pretend you went over like someone's house that you knew, like
A waitress-
friend
a
of
waitress
yours
fell on
house,
me.
and like their wives' underwear was there, no one was around, it was just there like dirty. Would you pick it up and sniff it?
No, because
No.
if she's leaving her underwear on, there's no way that's clean enough to want to appreciate it.
Have you ever done anything like that?
No.
I bet everyone in this room has.
I have.
Oh yeah, see, everyone's hands raising up over there.
No.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break on that.
You're not allowed at my house, Carlo.
We'll be right back to finish up with Zollo and Klasky.
It is a misunderstanding, okay? These women understood the deal. I said, it's 11:30 at night. I want you to come over, and I'm gonna feed you a script. It ain't my fault she thought it was for an episode of The Cosbys.
We're back! Yeah!
Woo! I never looked at it the same. All right, so Zollo, you've been doing this workout regimen. Are you like trying to get down to 150?
I'm gonna
What do you weigh right now? 170?
If I had to guess, I'd say probably 172.
172. I know 171. I mean,
Because I don't think I weigh 171.
Okay,
I think
all
I
right.
weigh 172 right
Okay.
now.
all
Well,
right.
those are pretty impressive workout goals. The next guy we're going to talk about has even more impressive workout goals, right?
Yep.
He killed his family. He's an Australian guy that was like really into CrossFit and murdered everybody that he holds dear. So, you guys want to talk about him?
Yeah.
His name's Rowan Baxter, and he was a top-level CrossFit instructor. Couldn't get over the fact that his wife was in better shape than him. So he cut her into a shape that he thought was inferior, I guess. He murdered her over it.
I still say she's probably happier than having to listen to him talk about CrossFit.
That is a
She's
word.
dead. She's dead.
I'm making a joke about how people talk about CrossFit.
I know.
Carlo.
What's that like disease that CrossFit people get?
Religion.
No, there's like a disease they get. Like they work out so hard, exert themselves.
Oh, is this thing with the kidneys?
Yeah, the kidney thing.
Oh, yeah.
Rohab or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It starts
that's-
with an R.
So these guys they work out so hard, like because when you do you ever do CrossFit?
For like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, I
didn't
did
like
too,
it.
and me neither. You like go there, you stretch out, they instruct you for like 45 minutes, and you work out hard for like 15 minutes, and like it's pretty.
I have no doubt that it's a good workout. I just didn't enjoy going. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, I don't want to be here.
It was kind of a competition. No, it was like kind of a competition. It was kind of cool, but the guys who like are really into it get this sickness, like the protein goes into their bloodstream and gives them like a kidney disorder. Like
From sucking off the other guys?
No, from working out from working out so hard, and like these guys are like paralyzed for like weeks. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways,
Is that how
look
they
it
know
up.
they did
Look
it
it up.
right? That
I don't know.
They should play baseball.
So it's kind of crazy. All right, so what else we got here, Klaus?
We got one last story here. I want to see if you guys know anything about NASCAR? Do you guys know who Candice Moussek is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's a NASCAR
one of my top
driver.
5 NASCAR people.
Yeah, she was released from jail following an assault on a manicurist last
She
weekend.
looks like I should know her in terms of if she drives NASCAR and she's this attractive. We should know.
She should be on the radar. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
She slapped a manicurist for speaking Vietnamese and then cut the
Been
police
there.
officer with a knife that showed up to try to protect the woman at the nail salon. The question is, do the manicurists...
Sounds like she's not stable.
No, but life on the edge. Don. This lady's doing a lot.
You
200 miles an hour.
you have to have a good manicure when you're driving, for the steering wheel. So I mean, that's her you know what I'm saying?
So she stabbed the cop.
She stabbed the cop that responded after she had already
Stabbing a cop is fucked
slapped a
up.
manicurist.
The cop was her boyfriend.
Slap a manicurist to
No,
stab.
did you know the cop was a boyfriend?
Was it?
Yeah, it was a boyfriend. He came in there. He paid for the manicure. So it's a big long story. You got to read about it.
I don't know whether I should believe you. I feel like this is a lie, but you're coming across partially truthful.
Also, I think I'm second guessing the whole manicure thing because I imagine she has to wear race gloves. And she's got her fingers buried in those gloves, sweaty all day. It's
Yeah,
like
but they
my
have the
dick in-
fingers are exposed. Those weird race
So
gloves.
she got murdered?
Yeah, all right.
No,
that was the last story.
You're confused, huh?
What happened to her? I thought she got killed.
She was released from jail following this event that we've been discussing.
Oh, I thought she got murdered after
We need to
the
get
fact.
Don some calories here, people. He's
Yes,
losing
probably
weight.
a good point.
Get him a
What does your
cupcake.
diet consist of?
I'm eating just
Like
like
what?
protein, 40% protein,
Hard-boiled
40%
eggs?
carbs, 20% fat.
How's your gas?
Almost non-existent. Black beans is the only thing that's fucking me up a little bit.
What's the best thing you get to eat on this? Like, what's like the...
I eat a lot of steak.
Like that's the meal, just the steak or whatever?
I eat tons of steak, Greek yogurt.
What's your steak of choice, Sirloin?
I don't really have one, but I mean, if money's no issue, I guess I'd go filet, but I'm not buying filet every night. But
I'm a sirloin tip guy.
Where do you guys go? Whole Foods to get your meat?
No, I kill the cow and bring him in the house.
I have your brother kill the cow.
Yeah.
He'll kill a cow. John, do you have any shows you want to promote or anything going on? What's cooking?
No, I'm going away the next 2 weeks.
Oh, where you going?
Lake Tahoe.
Ooh, Donnie.
Are you going by? Who are you going with? Can you tell us who?
I'm meeting friends out there.
Oh, that's kind of strange. Doesn't really tell you much. I'm meeting friends out there. This is something shady.
My Florida and my Tahoe friends. That's who I'm meeting out there.
Okay. All right. Well, have fun. Have a good trip. We'll see you when you get back.
Yeah.
Hope you have some good stories for us.
Maybe me and Carlo will go to a lake.
Lake Tahoe is a place it's on my bucket list. I'd love to go there.
It's on my bucket list, and that's why I'm going.
This
Fucking the
guy's
clock's ticking on all of our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Start doing new things.
That's right. Start enjoying Mondays. All right.
Public service announcement from Don
Today was a
Zollo.
great Monday.
They're all great.
I got it so much done today. It was unbelievable.
I loved it.
I really
awesome
did.
out too.
The
The
weather
spring felt springy.
Dude, how it was
57
fucking
degrees.
awesome
You know. All right. Tune in next week. We love you guys out there. Mondays on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Monday!